My name is Carolyn Bennett. I'm the Member of Parliament for the riding of St. Paul's in Toronto. I'm chair of the Liberal Women's Caucus. I was a family physician for 20 years and part of the fight to keep the women's hospital open that then had me recruited to politics. I then ran provincially and lost. Ran federally in 1997, and then I've been there therefore as a backbencher in the Liberal majority government, and then as a minister in a Liberal majority, a Liberal minority, and now been in opposition in a Conservative minority and a Conservative majority. We had a history of accidentally electing more women in these sweeps in Canada. We don't take too much credit. We believe the structural barriers are still there, so we got to 20% in Canada in 1993 when a number of Liberal women won in unwinnable ridings. And then in this last election in 2011, a number of NDP members of Parliament, lots of them, won in what had been previously unwinnable New Democratic ridings, which has bumped us up to over 24% in our Parliament. I think we know that the barriers are still there within the political parties. In our first past the post system, the nomination system is still a very uneven playing field. I've been appointed by Justin Trudeau to be his representative on the National Election Readiness Committee to make sure that we get more women elected this time. And over my years since I was minister, I'm afraid I've heard many of the disappointing stories of what actually happens to women when they want to present for nomination, particularly if it's a winnable riding. In Canada, there was an all-party women's caucus that fought for important things. They fought about things like breast cancer when neither breasts nor cancer were discussed in the House of Commons, and then it fell into sort of disarray. The uber partisan nature of the Reform Party and others made it much more difficult for women to work across partisan lines. After the anniversary of our Charter of Rights and Freedoms, there was a real push from the NGOs for us to try again, and so in 2002 we began to try again, and then unfortunately when I went into cabinet in 2003, it sort of fell apart again. During that time, we seemed to be more comfortable, even though women with very opposing views from the Reform Party to the New Democratic Party really couldn't agree on policy things to talk about. But things like supporting Sima Samara in Afghanistan, the international things seem to be much more comfortable, as well as beginning to explore issues like family-friendly parliaments. Since 2011, we've tried again. We have a steering committee made up of the leader of the Green Party. We have the chair of the NDP Women's Caucus, Dr. DeJuda Sella. We have a Conservative Senator, Nancy Ruth, and we had a member of the Bloc Québécois until she was thrown out of her caucus, Maria Morani, who still will be involved with us. We've had a very disappointing attendance from Conservative members of Parliament, but now I think we've got a decent piece of work. With the IPU gender-sensitive parliament document, it's given us something concrete to look at. Over the summer, the Library of Parliament has looked at that document and the recommendations to sort of objectively determine what is Canada already doing and what are the areas that we still need to work on.